bus. I've had a few questions about it. 2005 International, I can't remember the model number, but it's not completely a short bus. It's a little bit shorter than a normal bus, but it's longer than a standard short bus. This has the Braun wheelchair handicap ramp here. It has an automatic air door that opens up. I haven't even actually walked around this thing yet, but it was from Fruitport Community Schools. A little bit of things there. It's pretty clean. A heater, a couple heaters. It's got the Ingersoll, I think it's a Thermal King is what the controls are, but full cabin air conditioning unit, which is super handy if I do use this as a camper or RV. Tow hooks there, big air ride suspension. It does have a plug here. Let's assume you could keep the batteries charged, or maybe that's for the block heater. Tires do have some dry rotting on them. I'm assuming that's probably why they ran it through the auction. What's the date on these? Let's see the DOT date. So those are gonna need some attention. We got a battery cutoff switch in here with the 3 batteries. These are dated like April 24, so they're not that old. Bunch of fuses for all the add-on stuff. I wish there were more compartments on it. That's the one drawback of these. As a front steer tires look newer, so that's good. I don't see the dates on these though. Usually there's a little bubble with the date. Regroovable pilot. Nope, I don't see it, but these look like they're in good shape. They did steer good, didn't have any wobble. Windshield's in good shape. Engine runs good. I did have to use some starting fluid, but I assume it's probably been sitting a while. All right, so cabin. Here's the ramp. Got a couple hand sanitizer things here. This chase is pretty cool, so you could put some electrical stuff in there. Speakers didn't seem to work on the stereo, but so this is all open for wheelchairs, and then they have these belts for securing the wheelchairs down. These all have the little buckles there for little kids. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 on one side and 4 on the other. Hey Goose, coming on a bus ride. Again, you saw those heaters. I'm not sure how insulated the ceilings are. It does have a camera set up on there. And this air conditioning unit looks really nice. I gotta look those up and see. Yeah, Thermo King. It's got a little DVR system here for those cameras. Bus Watch HD 800. Air ride seat. Has 245,000 miles on it, and it says next service 249,800. I'm not sure what the service period is on a bus. I would assume it's more than like a typical 3,000 to 6,000 for a vehicle. This is the panel that all those fuses outside run off of. It's got a master disconnect switch so that you don't drain the battery off of all these things that could be left on. This is the Thermo King control panel for that air conditioner unit. It's touch sensitive. And then there's a cabin AC system that runs off the engine, which is here. I think mostly, I don't know. I'm not sure how the air works. There's no air vents up here, so it might not have that. These fans worked really well. That's what I used yesterday. There's a cabinet up here for gloves and probably first aid kit. There's masks in there from the days when people were scared. Not sure what these are. Oh, this is the air stuff for the door. I have the battery disconnect switch off right now, so it's just manual, but this is what controls the door to open with the air system. With a, it's got a sensor eye somewhere. I'm not sure where it's at. It opens when you come over here. It's got to be an eye that you. Anyways, that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to add. I know on a lot of these they suggest, like if you're converting it to a camper, you would take a lot of these windows out because there will be condensation if you're heating it on the inside. So you would take those out, add some foam, and then kind of build the wall out a little bit, and then you can have partition walls and whatnot for a bed area. You could have a little cabinet for electronics and stuff. So I mean, there's a little bit of rust here, but imagine how much snow and stuff from the driver happens. And but back here, I mean, it's super clean. Some rust on the legs of the. Other than that, this is a really good condition. All the windows seem to be there in good working condition. Doors open fine. There's another big compartment here. They have lots of those seatbelt cutters. Cup holder there. But yeah, works great. Air brakes. There's the switch for if you want the door to be automatic or have it open with the air. Radio power's on, but it does not have any speakers working, so I'm not sure. And I'm rambling, sorry. I'm not sure if these are speakers. You would think they would be. Oh, there's also that rail system all the way across here, so looks like you can't add seat belts on, like the higher straps. Yeah, most buses don't have seat belts, but this one has all kinds of things for car seats and stuff. So anyways, thanks for watching.